And for people like you, little dipshits, to get overpaid, and people like me, kings of the world, to be paid a fair share of $1 million a week, other people have to suffer. That's how it works. We're rich and successful, others are not. So you believe they
you're worth $1 million a week?
Minimum, bro. Top G.
You are not worth $1 million a week to say that I'm not worth 50 million a year. I'll be honest. My shit, playing video games, doing shit, I get it. Building up a community and doing what I like to do, but you're not worth $1 million a week if there's people that can struggle for rent. I'm sorry, you're not either. Life's not fair, bro. You're not worth $1 million a week. If people can't even pay their fucking rent and do shit like that, I'm sorry, bro. You're not worth $1 million a week. No, you're not. That's the world is fucked up. The world is crooked.
Question.
But I agree with that. I just said last week. I said last week it's not fair.
That's interesting. So how do you derive the value of a product? How do you derive the value of a stock, a person, a product, a Bitcoin, a car, a house? Who decides what the price is?
Look, man, I'm a streamer, bro. I don't know any shit about any of this stuff. But what I will tell you is this. I'm going back to what I'm saying. You're not meant to be rich. I'm not meant to be rich. I just think that the poor should not be poor. And if there's ways to just change that, then that's what I'm on. But I don't think doing all this has any way of impacting that. You know why? Because I'm not powerful above this. Do you understand?
You think that educating people is not going to help? Is that your life philosophy?
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
The system operates.
So why don't you educate people? Why don't you educate the people? So it doesn't work. It's not working though.
That we should change it.
But Andrew, that's not working. It's not working.
How are you going to change a system you don't even fucking understand?
It's not working. Clearly, if you're trying to educate people, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I mean, think about it. How is it working in our society?
No, there's a lot of people who do understand, but you have a different audience. The system when you don't even understand.
But I'm saying how unfair it is. It's not fair that I sit down and make millions of dollars. People are struggling to be ends meet, but it's also not fair that you get paid. Well, you said $1 million a week.
So
thank you. That's what I'm trying to say.
To learn why the world. Don't you agree?
Yeah, but I understand that. I understand
no, you don't understand that.
No, I do know that.
Fucking anything, Adin.
I do understand that, though.
Fucking clue what's going on.
No, but I do understand how the world's not fair. But do you understand that no matter what I say or do, it's not going to change anything?
What kind of pussy ass defeatist attitude is that?
It's not even like that, though.
It doesn't matter what I do. I'm just going to play video games. I'm not going to sit and try and tell people how the system works. I'm not going to educate anyone.
These people watch me. These people watch me for that. They don't watch me. They don't watch me for any of that stuff.
What's the point in me saying how anything works?
That's what I built. I built that.
You didn't even fucking start. You gave up before you started.
Not at all.
Why can't you do one stream on money and how it works and just educate yourself in real time along
because there's so many loopholes to that. You have to also understand, you're ignorant in many ways too. When you think that it's very easy to overcome certain addictions, you never clearly had a drug addiction before. When you were basically saying something like, oh man, just don't do the fucking pills or don't do that, but you don't know what people have been through. There's a lot. Addiction is really strong. So there's things you're ignorant to, just how there's things I'm ignorant to. I don't know anything about these topics, but I made that very clear. So when you're throwing these things at me that I have no idea what they are, I'm being attacked because I have no idea. And I'm telling you that, but you're still making me basically portrayed to be this piece of shit and sound defeated because I don't know how to stop these things. That's not my job. I don't know how to do it.
I'm not telling you to stop these things. I'm not telling you to fucking go raid the Federal Reserve, Adin. What I'm saying is there's a lot about the world you do not understand, and your worldview will change if you understand said subjects. And the people at home will benefit from learning about these things.
That's fine.
And you should educate yourself in real time on stream.
But Andrew, if somebody wants to learn, if somebody, Andrew, if somebody wants to, it's not that.
I'll sit here and learn all about addiction.
Andrew, it's not that.
How you can't stop taking.
Andrew, if somebody wants. If somebody wants to make money, they can YouTube it.
Money and how the world works.
They can YouTube that. They can YouTube that. They can YouTube that. But they can YouTube that.
Help people at home. Here's your.
Okay, so can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. How does learning that, bro, I don't understand.